Alright everybody, welcome back to your 11th AngularJS tutorial, in which we'll be learning about an interesting thing in Angular, which is a directive, and it's called ng-include. Now what it does is, it would rather help you to split up all of your coding. Instead of coding everything in one file, it would help you to organize the different controller sections or different parts of your document in various different files. So let's say you have a document which has a header. You can say advertisement here, content area, why not a navigation, content area, a sidebar, and all the stuff, and a footer. So instead of coding everything like expressions and your controllers and JavaScript objects, initializers, everything in one single file, we can split it up in various different files. For example, if you have ever done with PHP or any server-side language, then we have server-side includes for PHP, like PHP include your file.php or .file.html or whatever. Similarly, Angular makes it very easy to include various kinds of different files on the client side itself by obviously initiating an AJAX request to that file. Okay, so now let's take a look how we can do that. So I'll create a simple file here which just says hello world, text, nothing much. I'll save it as dummy file.html. right here you see, and right here what I'll do is I'll type div ng-include dummy file.html, and make sure to include your files inside single quotes as well, or the opposite, that you're using single quotes outside and double quotes inside, because since it's a file, Angular needs to know that it's a single file. So here's my browser, let's reload this, and nothing much appears, so let's check what went wrong. And in the console we have got that. Alright, so AJAX request is not permitted on the file domain, so I need to figure out to move this to my local host. Give me a sec. Alright, so I moved this code right here in an AngularJS.html file under my local host, and this dummy file as well with that, and we got this nice little hello world message. So if I click on view page source, then you see that the code is pretty much same what we wrote here. So this ng-include directive, what it does is, if you look in the console, it initiates an AJAX request with a get as a get request, and if you see in the network area, then you'll find that here it is, the AJAX request, which is the local host obviously on port 80, and you can find all that information from here. So ng-include, using ng-include you can just separate all of your controllers. Say you're writing a big large script for your header file, all that stuff, all that things, whatever tags you want to use, and you could mention all the controllers in a single script file, say controllers.js, and mention all the controllers for your scripts, even for the code which you are going to include, and it would work just like you are doing a server-side include to a file. So that's it about Angular's ng-include directive, and in the future we would be replacing this ng-include with programmatically including a file from the controller itself. So that's it for this. Stay tuned with me, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'll see you then.